everything too?
Shoot, here we go.
Okay, so he told her that he loved her before he left.
Yes.
See, that's inappropriate.
Yeah, so he told her that he loved her and that something that he couldn't wait to come back to her.
This is all through text.
Yes, all through text.
It's still communication.
Yep. And according to him, he said that he never officially asked her to be his girlfriend.
But you love her?
Exactly.
No.
You can love someone that's not your boyfriend or girlfriend.
But for you to say that you can't wait to come back to that person, so you're obviously eager to go back to that person and to see that person, and you're telling them how you love them and how you want to marry them as soon as you leave the show. Why did you even go on the show?
So,
no.
Maybe he didn't know he wanted to marry her until after he left the show.
But
maybe he used the show to be for sure that he wanted to marry her.
I think it's all publicity. I don't believe
100%.
anything that he says. I think that it was just for him to get his face on TV, maybe get some sponsorships for his bodybuilding and all this whatnot. I don't think it had anything to do
what's
with
her fault in this? She knew he was going to the show, and she's
crazy too.
So she still communicated with him.
She's a fool.
She's crazy too.
She is a pick-me woman, and I cannot stand women like that.
So what if he and she both get married and live happily ever after?
Well, I mean,
then was he very smart for using the show for his business and to bring her with that?
It does not make her look very smart.
Yeah.
Does it make? I don't know. Maybe she is very smart.
Whatever reason he went on the show, just admit it. Don't try to cover it up. Don't try to say, "Oh no, it's because I didn't know," or this or that. Right. If you went for publicity, then just be straight up and be like, "Yeah, honestly, I came to have my face on TV."
Exactly.
Just say it.
So, like I said to you earlier, you had one relationship, right? So you've never been to the point where you may have loved or cared for somebody that was not your boyfriend or girlfriend. It is possible to do that.
Well, in his case, I'm not saying it's not possible, but in his specific case, in that case, I think he just went for publicity.
So you believe nothing he said?
No. No, I don't.
I also think he tried to play the victim on the show too.
Because honestly, when the show started, I did like him. I was like, okay, his personality's cool. Yeah. So I mean, he fooled me. I was like, I would have never expected that from him.
How did he fool you? His personality could still be sensitive. Doesn't mean his personality isn't his personality.
People know how to play an act, and you want to make yourself seem like the victim. Of course, when you're on TV, you want people to like you. You know, you don't want to be the enemy towards people. So you want people to like you, and people know how to fake that.
So who had the better act? Him, that left the lady at the house, that's not his lady, that said, hey, I'm going here, like he said, to see if I can find something different. To see if this really is what it's supposed to be, or is it not? Or the guys that were there, that played along, that dumped people at the altar.
Wait,
because if I dump you at the altar,
that's the coldest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Am I not playing?
Sorry.
Am I not playing from the beginning? Because if you ask me,
well, I mean,
I wouldn't say from the jump.
Yeah,
I would say that he may have actually reflected and took into account some very serious conversations that him and AD had, like to reflect on, like, yeah, maybe I'm not there yet. I'm not ready, and I'm not gonna be that husband right now. But she just don't need. I would not. Oh God.
So on the
his main instrument prior to the dumping was the unfaithfulness that he saw, and he was going to be unfaithful too. Right. But then he gets to the dumping part, and he starts throwing in finance